Good morning, everybody. It's Kathy Hawk here. I thought of this morning what would make it a really fun Facebook Live for you, where you could begin to learn more about how your thoughts work and how they affect your behavior and your outcomes. And I'll remind you also at the end, but this week, this coming Saturday, the 16th of January, 2021, Jen Roth and I will be presenting a way at a called Revel 11, REVELELEVEN, and we'll put that in the chat. That'll go into the Facebook Live group. You'll know how to tune into that for free and learn more about the power of your thinking. Jen and I have worked a lot on this past week on how to get it into nice, concise form for you. So in an hour or less, you will be able to learn a lot more about it. So I do invite you, do please come and then I'll remind you at the end, because what I want to talk about is, first of all, what is a thought? I mean, we talk about thoughts all the time. We use the word without really an understanding of what it is. Because if you don't know what it is, it's harder to figure out how it is that affects your body, because you embody your thoughts. Isn't that just amazing? So a thought you have doesn't just live in your head. It travels all the way through your personal field. And that is what we're going to talk about today. So we're going to talk about the power of saying yes. Now, likewise, there's the power of saying no to yourself. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. The important thing to remember is that, so what is a thought? Let's just do that right off. A thought is an electromagnetic signal, and it makes a light that travels in a wave like this through a field. And the first field, just like a radio, sends a signal that you can tune into. So the first tune in, so to speak, in that metaphor is your body. Your body will, within 125 thousandths of a second or less, will begin to respond to the energy of your thought. So if you have, and you know how fast, that's so fast. I mean, it's amazing. There is no metaphor for how fast that is. But in radio signals, it is fast. So what happens when you say yes to yourself is that you are empowering yourself. You're empowering your health. When you say no to yourself, you're disempowering yourself. So what are all the different ways you can do no? Well, one is you can just go automatically when something comes up. Instead of being curious and exploring it, you could just go, oh, well, that won't work. I'll just dismiss that. Instead of saying, let me take a closer look. I wonder about that. I wonder is a really awesome, positive statement. The other is you can do things like roll your eyes and negate, and frowning. And there's all kinds of ways that you negate things. So that's what I want you to know, that no is so powerful. And the reason it is so powerful is that it is linked to your primitive alert system, so that when something happens that doesn't seem right, it's a warning for you. But it is so powerful that your mind and you will listen to no more than it'll listen to yes. So that's where the science has really helped us understand this. I did a little drawing for you. So here with the scales, we have one no. No to the one power is where I thought about. I thought that would be fun for you. And what it takes is 3 yeses. It takes yes to the third power to balance that. So that's the power of it. So you have to have a way to affirm yourself, to say yes, 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 I am. How about an I am statement? How about I am strong, I am clear, I am powerful, I am I am generous. How about that? Just think of all the I am statements you could possibly make to yourself and write them down, because when you get in a fear state like this, you lose executive function. Your high level thinking, adrenaline kicks in, you're in fight, flight, freeze. So that's what I wanted you to take away for today, is how powerful and what it does take to override negativity. So let's say you've been watching the news a lot. My gosh, I think all of us, even if we try to minimize it, that news, that remote field news, really comes into our field. So what you can say is, yes, I believe in my choices. I know that I trust myself that I made the best choice I could at the time with what I knew. And those are very affirmative statements. And that's what I want you to work with this week, is being powerful, empowering yourself. Use the power of affirmation, of yes, and use it to keep you strong and healthy and in a state that's a anti-adrenaline, but a serotonin state. And that is our broadcast for today. I'm going to end it now. So stay lights on, stay positive.